Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, kind of awkward, but I was going to record Arena Assault for this week, but I got so tired of fishing. I'll show you here. I actually did get a pretty solid score after fishing for way too long. But I was recording and stopping recording so many times that I just got out of the loop on it. And the run where I got this score, I didn't record, and I kinda at this point don't feel like recording another one. So instead, I'm just going to do a random arena matches here. Because why not? I have to do the quests as well, I guess. So this team is clearly pretty strong on score. So of course, like I said, I'm in the last video, I believe, I'm running plus speed on Crom for the memes, but honestly speaking, it's actually not too bad. This is actually the first time I'm trying out Brazen Attack Speed 3. I've been running Swift Sparrow 2 before that, but I just wanted to see if I can greed harder on speed that way. And well, Legendary Zera carrying score, and of course the two standard bots here, score bots, and Sheena running Attack Speed Bond because we're trying to make her fast enough to not get doubled by speedy greens, but that still doesn't happen. And also she doesn't do that much damage, so it's not that great having triple blues on your team. So this is probably going to be a good example of that, because we have dual Alm here, and I'm pretty sure we're just going to have a terrible matchup here. So, let's see. We're gonna do what I usually do nowadays for turn 1, and yeah, I think we'll leave Effie here, that seems fine. We're just going to, oh, I already screwed this up. Well, that's great. Wait, I could have fixed it. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely out of it already. 10 out of 10. We're just gonna do this then. This is not going to end very well, I will say that for sure. Yeah, that's not gonna end very well. Yeah. This is basically already an auto surrender at this point. We're just going to do... Oh, that was terrible. The idea was to bait Legendary Zero turn 1, and I didn't do that properly at all, so that's a rip. A lot of the matches are definitely like that, though. If I don't do something like that turn 1, it's basically already over. So it's pretty ridiculous. I think you can just do a simple double bait there, so that's what we'll do. Avoid the panic ploy so we can convince Legendary Zera to attack even more. And yeah, there's guidance, but that's never gonna happen. Change Fate should basically never go off here, so we should be okay. Okay, she decides to not attack. I guess we put too much res. Change Fate still won't go off though, so that's fine. This is okay. We'll do that. So yeah, having the plus speed is definitely useful for the mirror match. Of course, we also get the bonus stats, so that helps a lot. And we're just going to use aerobatics here and pick up the kill. Yeah, in general, when I don't goof like that, Legendary Crom's pretty solid. He definitely has troubles against greens. Here he actually does live the counter, fortunately, but against some other green units, or green armors, he can have a bit of trouble. I am generally able to pick up the one-shots on a lot of green armors like Winter Sothis. But units like Surtur, not quite there, but it's close enough. Oh, this is pretty nasty. Let's see. We can just go for a hyper aggressive turn. If you haven't figured it out already, the strategy is basically just be hyper aggressive the entire time. Let's see. Is there actually any way I can? I guess I could use to change fate. Let me think here. I think that works. We'll do it for the memes. Probably should calc to see if we actually kill, but I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. We double here, so we can use to change fate and set ourselves up for brazen range as well, which will be nice. And we have fire sweep sword here, so we won't be able to counter. But at this point, it's basically already over. We actually don't one-shot Corrin, so I think we should just immediately do that. Without ether, that is. So we can just do this. And well, Fallen Tiki, debuffed as usual, Kappa. So yeah, pretty straightforward win here. Nothing too special. Chrom just annihilating as usual. I guess because the first match was an absolute goof, maybe I'll go ahead and fish in Arena Assault for a bit, see if I can get a high scoring match, even though they're already pretty high scoring as is. Just again to show the scoring, 754 to 764. Let me see if I can fish the 764. I've only found one person so far who has a defense team that scores that high, but we'll see if we can get that. Well, I ran into this person. This is one of the high scoring people I keep running into when I've been doing Arena Assault, so might as well show this team off. It's a very difficult matchup for sure, but definitely feasible to handle because this dual Alm isn't running distant counter, and that's basically free real estate for us when that doesn't happen. So we're pretty free to just go in immediately, I believe, because this Marth here, Duo Marth, is not going to be 1v1ing us that well. It's gonna do, like, Chrom's doing way more damage here, and yeah, he's just not gonna do a lot of damage against Chrom there. So at this point, we've basically already won. But just showcasing this, we just panic play for the extra salts, and it's pretty much just attack kind of deal. So it's gonna be a while, unfortunately, because, well, we're not fast enough to double, so we should be okay after this, though. I imagine we can just leave Effie here. The panic ploy doesn't actually matter because we can't double, so I'm not really concerned. And it's over at this point, but yeah. Having Chrom to change fate, which is almost reposition. It's not quite because you can't use it back to back, but it's close enough. It's definitely super helpful in Arena, but let me see if I can fish for the 764 just to showcase it. Alright, so this is actually a different 764. The 764 I kept running into was MG's team, so if you know that person, yeah, I kept running into them, but at least then we can get a brand new, totally new experience with the 764 team. So basically all you have to know about this is because Chrom's dual effect, unlike all the previous pair-up heroes up till now, Chrom, that was not a coherent sentence, was it? He scores 180 BST compared to the 175 BST of the other pair-up heroes. And to change fate, I don't know if I can show it. I highly doubt I can now. But to change fate is 500 SP. Yeah, I can't show that. So he scores in the max possible bin, like all the other buddies. So that's fantastic. This Crom, we're not doubling this buddy. This is gonna be a little difficult then. I guess technically if we, we're gonna do make a risky play here and go for the panic ploy play. Probably not a smart idea, considering how much time. I guess we have chill speed as well, so if we do things properly, we should be okay here. There's that. Okay. Yeah, we get doubled. Pretty straightforward there. We also don't double there, and we get hit for way too much. But this Crom here doesn't have, whatchamacallit. He doesn't have close counter, so we could player face him as well. So why exactly can we not double here? We have 34 speed. What is preventing us from doubling here? I'm actually kind of confused. Am I blind or something? Am I because sturdy impact doesn't do anything. Everyone's just face palming. Oh wait, it's because of this. I forget. Wait, yeah, it's 7 minus 7. So if I just buff him, we just pick up the kill there. So it seems alright. Wait, no, yes. Okay, I was second guessing myself there for a second. Okay. Well, go ahead and do this. This is fine. Dropping HP is not too big of a deal here. Again, we can actually just face tank with Sheena as long as we don't get doubled, which is kind of the big thing, and we definitely don't get doubled. So that should be fine. Crom here is coming to town. Can also field buffer if we like. We're gonna go ahead and take out Marf here. And I'm actually thinking about waiting a turn. But the problem with that is, well, then Effie becomes an endangered species. So let's not do that. Can Sheena actually just straight up double 42, 47, 51, 53? Yeah, she actually can double, so I guess we can try that out, I guess. But yeah, very simple damage calc tip. If you're trying to just ballpark estimate, effective damage and weapon triangle disadvantage is basically the same thing as weapon triangle advantage, so you can approximate him having 84 attack. It's actually a pretty solid estimate. There's just quite a few numbers where you're off by like 1, but again, it's a solid estimate. Fun facts. And since Sheena's at max HP, we can assume the -9 defense, but you can see here Sheena has a total of 100 defense bulk, not including ally support, so for 101, like we're gonna set up here, so we should be fine here. Actually, there's rally attack res. What am I doing? Okay, Sheena might be... Wait, no, 176? This is awkward. 91? Okay, we actually live by 1, I believe. I could be wrong on that. We might live by 1 here. No, we get exactly murdered. Feels bad, man. Actually, though, I think that's where the approximation. Well, that's just an example of how the approximation goes wrong, I guess. Yes, this is a great time. I think at this point, then, I like how I just completely overlooked that. We can probably just use to change fate to flip Effie over, and that's basically the only play we have anyways, so let's just do that. Let's go ahead and do this to change fate. Attack here, pick up the kill. So yeah, a little awkward. I didn't have to do that. I could have ran and avoid that rally, but goof fest. And yeah, you can just see here, Crown easily shreds Winter Sothis. Very standard Winter Sothis. Even with like distant defense, she's still losing here. So yeah. Well, that was a showcase of 764. I definitely could have won that without dropping Sheena there, but brain dead out of 10 and using the approximation. So again, that's why you only use it as an approximation. You can actually do the math there, and it should check out to 60. I forget the numbers now, so I can't do it right now, but yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!